I am Robin Mukherjee. Now I am in live. If anybody connect me, please connect. I am Robin Mukherjee. Now I am in live. If anybody connect me, please connect. Daily I discuss civil engineering execution activity, project and plant related. Daily I discuss civil engineering project and plant related execution items. Today discuss define types of contract, a complete guide for everyone. Define types of contract, a complete guide for everyone. Here is a clear, practical, and easy to understand guide to define types of contracts explained so that students, engineers, contractors, and non-technical readers can all understand it confidently. Here is a clear, practical, and easy to understand guide to define types of contracts explained so that students, engineers, contractors, and non-technical readers can all understand it confidently. Types of construction contracts. Types of construction contract. Cost plus contract. Cost plus contract. Contractors are paid for all of their construction related expenses. Cost plus contract. Contractors are paid for all of their construction related expenses. Design build contract. Design build contract. Address design and construction cost simultaneously. Design build contract. Address design and construction cost simultaneously. Guaranteed maximum price contract. Guaranteed maximum price contract. Maximum amount the owner will have to pay the contract copied. Contractor is copied. Guaranteed maximum price contract. Maximum amount the owner will have to pay the contractor is complete. Incentive condition contract. Incentive condition contract. Agree upon payment if the project is delivered by a certain milestone. Incentive construction contract. Agreed upon payment if the project is delivered by a milestone. Integrated project delay contract. Integrated project delay delivery contract. Integrated project delivery contract. A multi-party agreement between design, firm, builder and owner. Integrated project delivery contract. A multi-party agreement between design, firm, builder and owner. Lump sum contract. Lump sum contract. Contractor deliver the project at a preset price. Preset price. Contractor, lump sum contract. Contractor delivers the project at a preset price. Time and materials contract. Time and materials contract. Agree upon price based on time spent, required materials and profit rate. Time and materials contract. Agreed upon price based on time spent, required materials and profit rate. Unit price contract. Unit price contract. Owner pays the contractor based on the unit at agreed upon rate. Unit price contract. Owner pays the contractor based on the unit at agreed upon rate. Typical lump sum contract. Typical lump sum contract. Owner contracts with contractor. Owner contractor contracts with contractor. Contractor. Contractors contract with subcontractor. Contractor contracts with subcontractor. Sub number 1, sub number 2, sub number 3, sub number 4, sub number 5. Typical lump sum contract. Owner contracts with contractor. Contractor contracts with subcontractor. Sub number 1, sub number 2, sub number 3, sub number 4, sub number 5. This is the sketch you are follow. This is the sketch you are follow. Item rate, unit rate, tender. Item rate, unit rate, tender. An item rate contract or unit price or schedule contract is a type of contract which is undertaken on per price or item basis. An item rate contract or unit price or schedule contract is a type of contract which is undertaken on per pieces or item basis. In this type of contract, the tender is floated on the basis of the detailed bill of quantities of the project. In this type of contract, the tender is floated on the basis of the detailed bill of quantities of the project. This type of tender is suitable for projects where the scope of work is not completely predefined. Example, roads, sewer lines, bridge, etc. This type of tender is suitable for the project where the scope of work is not completely predefined. Example, roads, sewer lines, bridges, etc. Reasonable variation can be easily made in the plans and quantities as the payment is to be made on the measurement of work done by the contractor. Reasonable variation can be easily made in the plans and quantities as the payment is to be done on the measurement of work done by the contractor. The contractor is paid on the measurement of work executed as per the rate quoted by him in tender. The contractor is paid on the measurement of work executed as per the rate quoted by him in the tender. Less risky for the contractor, therefore workmanship will be assured. Less risky for the contractor, therefore workmanship will be assured. Advantage of unit price contract. Advantage of unit price contract. Item rate or unit rate tender. Advantage of unit price contract. Fair basics for complete competition in comparing with lump sum contract. Fair basics for competition in comparing with lump sum contract. Changes in contract documents such as scope of work and plan can be made easily by the owner. Changes in contract documents such as scope of work and plans can be made easily by the owner. Lower risks for contractor. Lower risks for contractor. Disadvantage of unit price contract. Disadvantage of unit price contract. The exact final price of the project is not known to the owner until the completion of the project. The exact final price of the project is not known to the owner until the completion of the project. Up-to-date account and record keeping is necessary. Up-to-date account and record keeping is necessary. What is a contract? What is a contract? A contract is a legally binding agreement between two or more parties that defines. A contract is a legally binding agreement between two or more parties that defines scope of work, time and cost, rights and responsibility, risk allocation, risk allocation, payment and dispute resolution. In simple words, a contract tells everyone what to do, how to do it, and what happens if something goes wrong. In simple words, a contract tells everyone what to do, how to do it, and what happens if something goes wrong. Classification of contract. Contracts can be classified based on number one, pricing method. Number two, scope and responsibility. Number three, payment structure. Number four, risk sharing. Number five, legal nature. Number one, contracts based on pricing method. Number one, lump sum fixed price contract. Meaning a single fixed price for the entire work. Based for well-defined scope. Complete drawings is available. Advantage, cost certainty. Easy administration. Disadvantage, high risk for contractor. Variation cost disputes. Example, residential or commercial building. Number two, item rate unit price contract. Meaning, payment is based on actual quantities executed at agreed rate. Item rate unit price contract. Meaning, payment is based on actual quantities executed at agreed rate. Based for project with uncertain quantities. Based for projects with uncertain quantity. Advantage, flexible, fair payment. Disadvantage, final cost uncertain. Example, road, canal, earthwork project. Disadvantage, final cost uncertain. Example, road, canal, earthwork project. Number three, percentage rate contract. Meaning contractor quotes percentage above or below BOQ rates, bill of quantity rates. Contractor quotes percentage above or below BOQ rates, bill of quantity rates. Based for government work. Advantage, simple tendering. Transparent. Disadvantage, limited cost control. Number two, contracts based on cost reimbursement. Number four, cost plus contract. Meaning actual cost plus contractor's profit. Types, cost plus fixed fee, cost plus percentage, cost plus percentage, cost plus incentive fees, cost plus incentive fees. Base for emergency work, base for emergency work, complex projects, emergency work, complex projects. Advantage, quick start, flexible design, flexible design. Disadvantage, less cost control, client bears risk. Less cost control, client bears risk. Number three, contracts based on scope and responsibility. Contract based on scope and responsibility. Number five, EPC contract, engineering, procurement and construction. EPC contract, engineering, procurement and construction. Engineering, procurement and construction. Meaning single contractor responsible for design, procurement and construction. Single contractor responsible for design, procurement and construction. Based for power plant. Infrastructure project. Advantage, single point responsibility. Faster completion. Disadvantage, expensive. Disadvantage, expensive. High contractor fees. Number six, turnkey contract. Meaning contractor delivers ready to use project. Turnkey contract, meaning contractor delivers ready to use project. Contractor delivers ready to use project. Based for industrial plant, factories. Based for industrial plant factories. Advantage, minimal client involvement. Guaranteed performance. Advantage, minimal client involvement, guaranteed performance. Disadvantage, less design flexibility. Number seven, design and build contract. Meaning design and construction handled by one contractor. Advantage, reduce dispute. Faster delivery. Disadvantage, client has less design control. Number four, contract based on time. Number 8, labor contract, meaning contractor supplies labor only. Based for small or specialized work. Risk material responsibility on client. Number 9, piecework contract. Piecework contract, meaning payment per unit of work done. Example, brickwork per meter cube, plaster per meter square. Brickwork per meter cube, plaster per meter square. Payment per unit of work done. Brickwork per meter cube, plaster per meter square. Number 5, contracts based on legal nature. Number 10, express contract. Terms are clearly written or spoken. Number 11, implied contract. Formed by action and conduct, not written word. Number 12, void and Voidable contract, void and voidable contract. Void, not legally enforceable. Void, not legally enforceable. Voidable, valid unless cancelled by one party. Valid unless cancelled by one party. Voidable, valid unless cancelled by one party. Number 6, standard form contract. Standard form contract. Used to reduce disputes and improve clarity. Used to reduce disputes and improve clarity. Common example. FIDIC, international project. FIDIC, FIDIC, international project. Government central condition of contract, GCC, government general condition of contract, GCC, government general condition of contract, GCC. Institutional standard contract, How to choose the right contract type? Ask this question. Is scope clear or uncertain? Who should carry risks? How fast is delivery required? How complex is the project? How much control does the client want? How to choose the right contract type? Ask this question. Is scope clear or uncertain? Who should carry risk? How fast is delivery required? How complex is the project? How much control does the client want? Quick comparison table. Contract type, cost, risk, time, control, flexibility. Contract type, cost, risk, time, control, flexibility. Contract type, lump sum, cost, risk, contractor. Time control, high, flexibility, low. Contract type, item rate, cost, risk, shared, time control, medium, flexibility, high. Contract type, cost plus. Cost risk, client. Time control, low. Flexibility, very high. Contract type, EPC. Engineering, procurement, construction, EPC. Cost risk, contractor. Time control, very high. Flexibility, low. Common mistakes people make. Choosing wrong contract type. Ignoring risk allocation. Not understanding payment terms. Treating contract as legal only document. Final takeaway. There is no best contract. Only the right contract for the right project. There is no best contract. Only the right contract for the right project. A good contract protects both parties. Reduces dispute. Improves project success. Final takeaway. There is no best contract. Only the right contract for the right project. A good contract protects both parties. A good conduct protects both parties, reduces disputes, improves project success. If you want, I can explain art contact with real site example. If you want, I can explain art contact with real site examples. Art contact. If you want, I can explain each contact with real site example. Explain each contact with real site example. If you want, I can explain each contact with real site example. Each contact with real site example. Compare FIDIC versus Indian GCC. Compare FIDIC International versus Indian GCC, General Condition of Contact. Provide exam-oriented notes. Create presentation slides or PDF. Just tell me. Now I end my video. All are requested. If you are like my video, please subscribe my channel. All are requested. If you are like my video, please subscribe my channel. সবাইকে একটাই রিকোয়েস্ট করবো, ভিডিওগুলো স্কিপ করবেন না, স্ক্রল করবেন না, পুরো ভিডিও দেখবেন, দেখলে অনেক কিছু জানতে পারবেন এবং শিখতে পারবেন। বেশি সংখ্যায় শেয়ার করবেন যাতে বেশি সংখ্যক ভিউয়ার্স ভিডিওগুলো থেকে উপকৃত হবে। চ্যানেলটিকে ভালোবাসা দেবেন, ভিডিওগুলোকে লাইক করবেন, হাইপ করবেন এবং সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন। চ্যানেলটিকে ভালোবাসা দেবেন, ভিডিওগুলোকে লাইক করবেন, হাইপ করবেন এবং সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন। আমি আমার যে এক্সপিরিয়েন্স আমি সেটাকে শেয়ার করছি আমার সমস্ত ভিডিওতে এক এক করে এক্সিকিউশন, প্রজেক্ট এবং প্ল্যান রিলেটেড আইটেমের উপরে। আপনাদের কাছে একটাই রিকোয়েস্ট থাকবে, আপনারা আপনাদের পছন্দ মতন যেটির আপনাদের বেশি প্রয়োজন হবে সেই ভিডিওগুলোকেই আপনারা বেশি করে দেখবেন। দেখতে পারলে বেশি করে দেখলেই ভিডিওর থেকে অনেক কিছু শিখতে পারবেন এবং জানতে পারবেন। এবং বেশি সংখ্যায় শেয়ার করবেন যাতে বেশি সংখ্যক ভিউয়ার্স এই ভিডিওগুলো থেকে উপকৃত হয়। চ্যানেলটিকে ভালোবাসা দেবেন, ভিডিওগুলোকে লাইক করবেন, হাইপ করবেন এবং সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ, বাই।